Welcome to the Rockback factory, here, in Motherwell, Scotland, where Rockback articulated haulers are manufactured. Also here production very big rigid hauler trucks. Processing. Strong Hardox 400 steel is bent in the pressing shop. This process is handled by a unique, large and powerful 1,000-ton press. This is the same as the combined punching power of 286 heavyweight boxers. There is a lot of raw metal here on the site that needs machining that involves cutting and bending. Build's unique 1,000-ton press forms the material needed for the next bending process. See the part mighty 1,000-ton press plays in production process of each hauler and the incredible bending process. After heavy investment in the quality of Rockback factory, there are two state-of-the-art custom-designed robotic welders producing consistently strong welds with a high-quality aesthetic finish. This, in turn, reduces the cycle time of manufacturing parts by 75%. With the help of a robotic welder, specially developed for Rockback factory, welding of various parts is carried out, the weight of which can reach up to 20 tons. It's not easy, but the robotic welders at Rockback factory handle it with ease. See cutting-edge robotic welders in action and discover their amazing capabilities. The body of every Rockback hauler has to be tough, bendable and weldable, which is why they're all made from high-quality Hardox 400 steel, renowned for its strength and reliability. Arctic body is so tough because of the material it's made out of, which is 12mm Hardox steel. Because it's the biggest part of the articulated hauler, the build process takes 45 hours from blank plate to the complete body going into the shop blast. Between these two phases the material is bent, burned, meticulously pieced together, then welded both robotically and by hand to ensure welding that is high quality and safe. The Rockback hauler body is the largest part processed here in Motherwell factory, taking an incredible 250 hours assembly. It needs to be strong for bending and welding, so only the highest quality solid 400 steel is used to make each unit. Thanks to the combination of qualified welders and a robot welder, a strong rigid body is created. First, the floor, sides and front are connected. The welder then adds stiffener plates for greater strength and durability of the entire structure. In this workshop, welding work is carried out on the second largest part of the dump truck, the frame. The frame is made of high-quality mild steel and is designed to absorb stress and prevent deformation of the working platform of hauler Rockback. The process begins with the creation of subnodes. Before the frame is welded as a single unit, the workers process it and carefully check the accuracy of the assembly of the components. After final checks and sounding, each frame element is moved to a short blast. This process removes surface defects and promotes better paint adhesion. Two paint booths rely on negative pressure to prevent outflow of fumes, which is stringently monitored and feature a computerized paint system. All the painters and robot paint shop team are time-served expert spray painters. Every hauler manufactured at the factory in Motherwell has thousands of parts, many of which are made here in the machine shop. Most of the key components are manufactured here. These are the most important parts for rigid hauler trucks. Many of these are core components that are induction hardened. This means that gear parts, spindles and shafts heat up and cool down quickly, making them stronger and longer lasting. There are 6 different machines currently in the machine shop, making everything from huge hinges and rears to small but equally important parts. Rockback haulers really start to take shape here, on the assembly line. Here Rockback articulated haulers are moved down the assembly line one step at a time by our engineers and technicians. The assembly line starts with the frame, front axle and main frame harness before moving on to the transmission, engine, fenders and tanks. Next up it's the cab, cooler pack and hookup tractor trailer unit. Finally, we add the wheels, body and hood. Arctic assembly line team is always improving and growing due to the unprecedented demand for rockback haulers. Every hauler is manufactured to the highest standard, every time. This is where inspection team do our final checks on the durability and performance of every hauler, ensuring only the best quality products reach the customer. For context, there are around 43 required checks on an average car's mow, but our haulers are subject to more than 200 final checks by a team of 7 inspectors. Depending on the vehicle model, this usually takes around 8 to 9 hours. The final inspection is to ensure that customer gets the perfect machine. We check the paint, we check the oil levels, tire pressure, and it gets a final approval. Test track. This is where rockback quality team makes sure every hauler is ready to perform. Sometimes the only way to really test the hauler is to get it out on the track. Purpose-built with dips, sharp corners, inclines and a rumble strip. The test track checks that each hauler can perform well, consistently in each different environment to ensure fault-free haulers. When rockback quality team tests the trucks, they do a 4-hour test on the truck. They are heating the hydraulics up, testing the brakes, testing the electrical system. Anything that can be verified, they are testing it. Rigorous testing includes a 4-hour drive on the test track, multiple body cycles to test function and speed, and being heated to working temperatures to check for expansion and contraction of all the parts. That ensures the truck gets to the customer in the best possible quality. No faults.